Hey guys, sup, welcome to Coffee Time, the full-blown discussion for the October 2014 ban list. And this will be the final ban list of this actual year, which is, it's a good thing and a bad thing in a way, at least for me, and we'll discuss why. But before we do, I just want to take a moment and address the subscribers and people who are asking about certain things. This is going to be a little mini update. I haven't done one of these in a while, in the beginning of Coffee Time. So if you want to skip the update, just go about a minute ahead from where I'm about to speak now. Okay, Blue Eyes version 8, the 8, Incarnation 8 is in the works. It's close to being done, but until I fully feel it's done and I get a dual video in, I am not posting it. You can say that you're waiting there 1,000 times. I don't really care. I'm not being mean. I'm not posting it until I feel it's fully ready. I am working this weekend, hopefully, to bring back Guide to Your Side, because it got booted out. Stock market's also coming back, because that's a thing that needs to fucking happen. And I kind of feel bad that you guys have waited so long for another stock market. eBay store has been updated, and all this information could be found on our Facebook page as of last night. I update it every Sunday with the weekend preview kind of thing, because I don't really like putting in the videos. So anyway, that's out of the way. Let's get into our discussion of the day. Our discussion is about the October 2014 ban list. Now, if you watched over the weekend and yesterday or today, depending on when this actually makes its way to YouTube, and depending how many videos I can actually get out in one freaking day, which is usually around 5 or 6, then pretty much, if you watch my little summaries, you know I'm pretty happy about the ban list, except for Infinity Archfiend. And that's, to be right, it was overkill. And, that's the first thing I'm going to address here. Infinity Archfiend was definitely overkill. The deck got power creeped out by Shaddoll's, and with Soul Charge limited down to 1, if it needed to be taken any further, the launcher would have been proper hits. But knowing Konami, they won Worlds, let's just hit the Searcher, while every other deck has a more broken Searcher, and go from there. Some decks actually do, not all, some. Another thing I want to address is that we are in the control format. And there is a 50-50 split between the players whether or not Heavy Storm should come back. I'm actually going to address this and put this to rest, hopefully, in the discussion pool in the comments. Konami standpoint, they want to sell control decks. They're out of the OTK format right now. Once we switch back, because that usually seems to be a trend with Konami now, you notice that with like Dino Rabbit, and I think during Chaos Dragons we didn't have Heavy Storm. So during that time we didn't have it because those are the decks that Konami was trying to sell. So what are they doing now? They're trying to sell control decks. Heavy Storm's not going to come back. That's fine. One thing I do want to address that was wrong on the ban list is why the hell is fucking Raigeki at 1 and Bestiari is at 1? I'm not even mad about Raigeki being back. I'm a little more mad that Glider Beast players, and keep in mind I don't play Glider Beast, don't get Bestiari back because it's back row hate and it's a freaking walking MST on legs with 1500 attack that supposedly is more threatening than freaking BLS. Yes, I said that. Because it is it's basically Konami's logic of saying Black Luster Soldier and Bestiari are on the same power level, and that is bullshit. Some of you will argue Geyseris. Let me counteract that little argument about Geyseris. If Geyseris is such an issue, okay? If Geyseris is such an issue, Raigeki and Dark Hole shouldn't even be legal right now. They do more to the game board than Geyseris. Some of you will argue, but it hurts back row. That's fine enough, but even with that, they're still power creeped out to the point that they can have good matches, but a lot of the times that they can't really get that momentum going to have that good match. They would probably be to where Black Wings will probably settle during this format. Just my idea. Let's talk about Black Wings. Gale's back at 2, slow fucking clap, Konami. It's not 2008 no more. We're not scared of Black Wings. I think it was like 2008. Damn, that's been a while. One other thing they should have done is brought back Dark Strike Fighter because of the errata. It would have been a good time to sell. I said that during the videos. One thing I didn't touch upon in the videos is that there's still a lot of work to be done. And I'm not going to sit here and say, Matter decks need to be killed off immediately. No, that's bad business for Konami. Everyone knows that. Going forward, what I could see from Konami is even if it's for one little format, Konami just says, fuck it, we're bringing Dragon Ravine back to sell you this new equip card that works with Dragon Ravine, that makes the deck even dumber than it originally was, and we'll just take something out of the game to balance it back out. I don't know, that's just how I see Konami doing things, but then again, I'm a little kooky this morning. Now, one of the other things that bothers me about this ban list, in all honesty, is that Glow Up Bulb is back. I gave it a yay because plants are fun to play against. It's fun to see those 40 combo moves that they just like self-touch. I like those things, you know. Those things get me excited about the game because it basically says how smart is the player to memorize this combo, and basically if a situation comes up where I stop him, can he make a comeback from it? And it's a great feeling. It really is. I have a great clip coming out next few days where I actually did something similar where I was trying to learn the Gigabytes plants, and oh my god, it was so much fun. There is a video I'd like to link in the comments, but YouTube will not allow me to link it. So guys, remind me, I'll probably post it in the description. I thought it was really cool. It was a really good tutorial on basically how to get into plants if you didn't get into plants and what they could do for the format and the combos that they have available. It was from an ARG player named Joe. I forgot his last name, so I'm going to refrain from saying it. But shout out to him because that was fucking amazing. And it actually made me look at plants as a viable threat for this format. But then I kind of stepped back and I said, wait, Shed Dolls are still a thing, so plants would have to get over Shed Dolls and they're like set 5 back row. So it's kind of one of those things that I'm interested to see how that match would play out. I haven't had the ability to play against Shed Dolls yet to see that for myself, but it would be really nice to see that. So if anyone's got a clip of that, send it in at subscribershowcase@gmail.com. I'll give you a full shout out and everything. I just really want to see the matchup. I don't care if you lose or win. I really want to see and just analysis, you know, the whole damn thing, the breakdown of it. And we'll probably do more about plants on Thursday, but this video is not just about plants. Gores is back at 2. Oh my god, it's never been at 2 in the TCG format. This is like groundbreaking shit because it helps the lower tier decks, like Monarchs and stuff. It gives them that little extra boost. A lot of decks won't play it because they like their back row, but stuff like my Chaos Dragons love the shit out of Gores. Gores and Chaos Dragons are like BFFs. We don't really play back row except for game 2. You know, that World Decree status. But oh my god, when Gores comes out, it feels so fucking good. It just having at 2 was actually something that was okay to do. One thing I was a little scared going into this whole ban list is that Konami wouldn't take out, you know, something of Shed Dolls, not Shed Doll Fusion or Shed Doll Midrange, but something that is helping them, and they actually did that with Super Polymerization. I feel that was a good hit for the time, I really do. Super Polymerization is pretty damn sacky, accurate. It pretty much is with Shed Dolls. Soul Charger 1, I said this in the other videos, I'm actually pretty happy it's at 1. You know, you can't really abuse it as much now. It's more of a, how am I going to utilize this card to the full effect? Am I going to be very safe, or I'm just going to go fucking super aggro? And rest in peace for Mythic Rulers. I know many of you over the weekend, I've been on various YouTubers videos to actually look at comments and see what people are saying to kind of bring that into this video and, you know, be able to say some things. A lot of you were saying the deck is pretty much dead. I care to agree. I really do. I don't see the deck really doing as well, if it even does, you know, what it used to. The 3, you know, Soul Charge were so good for that deck. Rest in peace Infernies too, while we're at it, because 2 decks died this format. 2 decks died for this new format. Question of the day I have to ask though. Sorry, my memory card was like chock full of shit from, you know, filming and crap. Question of the day I have to ask, are you guys excited for this new format? I really am. I'm a little afraid of Quillahawks, I won't even lie. I'm not afraid of Shed Dolls. I already know, like, my top 5 meta decks that's, you know, worked on. It's already set in stone. That's coming out sometime this week, along with the top 5 budget decks. I feel like 5 is better than 10. I think 10 takes a little too much time, honestly. Because then, at least if I do 5, I take 2 minutes about each deck, and it feels a little more appropriate. I don't know, maybe that's just me. And then in the comments, we can always do it like we do here. Feels good. One thing I really want to talk about off this ban list is that Konami made a lot of moves that I was not expecting. Glow Up Bulb, Raigeki, Super Polymerization. I did really kind of inspect the inverted arch and already put the deck aside till it comes back up, because it's kind of one of those heal it by guilty association, we'll see you in 5 years, you know, kind of things. And it is true, it'll be a good like 5 years before it comes back. But Black Wings have Gale at 2 now. I'm actually a little excited to see if it goes back to 3. Steam is kind of useless now because we have 2 Gales, and Steam at 1 in the deck was pretty much, this is analysis, was pretty much, you know, the one Steam was there to kind of replace the Gale because it was good. I'm not saying it's bad now, but it's kind of one of those things I personally won't be running, so just saying. Mathematician is still pretty dumb. I'm excited to see what Konami does, possibly to Mathematician in January, because honestly, like, I'm not hating on it, I don't have a problem with it, but it opens so many combos for so many decks. Monarchs, Shadows, and Plants come top of my mind. And there's probably like 40 other decks that can get a benefit off Mathematician, and then you still draw one after it dies. Oh my god, it's just so good. It's like a 10 times better version of Card Trooper. And, you know, it being Earth, hello Redox, how are you? Let's have fun today. Just good shit. I feel Armory Arm's going to finally see a little more play again with his buddy Glow Up Bolt back. We'll probably see Quasar Plants somewhere on this whole format. But I'm going to leave it at that, and then hopefully you guys will create the discussion pool and we'll chit-chat about it. It feels good. It feels good. I like this format a lot. I really do. I'm not a big fan of control decks, I'll be honest when I say that. I'm really not. Because it kind of, like, I don't mind a slow game pace, you know, where we're going back and forth. Like I said, I had a great match with the Yang Zing player, and I was using plants I'm working on right now. And it was great because it wasn't super fast paced or nothing, and it took a lot of skill to win that shit. It really did, or at least it felt that way. And it's kind of one of those, oh damn, that felt great to win, you know, kind of situations like you play a really hard game or some shit and you beat it. But it was kind of one of those things. It was a great feeling. Konami's going in the right direction. I will give them that. A lot still needs to be done, and a lot of their limits and hits are just still kind of stupid. So I'm going to leave it at that. I'm ready for the Yu-Gi-Oh! Council. If you enjoyed what you just watched, make sure to like, comment, rate, subscribe, and let me know what you think of the new lists. Check our eBay store on the link below. Check out the video in the link below. It will link below in the description. And check our Facebook page for more updates. I'll see you next video. Peace.